So hello everyone, hope you're doing good and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at day 20 of the June daily Leetcode challenge, and we again have a medium level question in front of us. Let us see what the question is. Okay, it's question 2090. K radius subarray averages. Okay, K radius subarray averages. Okay, so what is given to us is, please see the input first because that will clarify the whole dot for you. See, the input given is a integer array, and we are given a separate integer called K. Okay, so what we have to do is, see what happens is, see, suppose I am at number 9, okay, and k is given as 3, okay. What I have to do is, see, I am at number 9, k given is 3. What happens is, I have to take three numbers before the current number and three numbers after the current number. I have to take those and consider the sum, okay. So these three numbers, see, 9 is anyway there, okay. 9 is anyway there, okay. Three numbers before 9 and three numbers after 9, okay. I have to take them and take the sum and take the average, okay. That is what we have to do. And suppose I am in this case, I am at here. I cannot take three numbers left of four. Okay. And so in that case, we have to give -1. Okay. I will again repeat. See, I am at 9. Okay. So what you have to take is, you have to take three numbers before 9. You have to take three numbers after 9. Why we are taking three numbers? Because k is 3. Okay. That is the basic idea. Okay. So in total, in the first one, you will take these many numbers. Okay. Three numbers after 9, three numbers before 9. Take their sum. Okay. So this is the sum. You will get 37. You have to take the average. Average means the number of, so, sum of the given numbers divided by the number of the given numbers. Okay. So in this case, there are seven numbers because 9, 3 before 9, 3 after 9. So 3 plus 3 plus 1, which is 7. Okay. So we have to divide by 7, and you have to take, see, okay, I have not explained with the question here in their words, but idea is, you have to take the floor of the answer. Okay. So for example, okay, let's see the question and we will understand the details. Okay. I have explained you what it is, but let us see in the words given in the question. Okay. The radius average of a subarray of nums centered at index I with radius k is the average of, see, start focusing from here, is the average of all elements in nums between indices I minus k and I plus k inclusive. Okay. So when we talk of the index I, for index I, what we have to give in the answer array is this. Okay. The average of all numbers between the indices I minus k and I plus k inclusive. Okay. Please pay attention. Suppose I am at a number I. By now you would have understood. See the answer. This is the answer here. The answer is also going to be of the length of the numbers given array. Okay. That means for each index here, I have to append an answer here. Okay. So how to, for example, I put index I. How to know what is the answer? How to know what should be updated in its position and in the answer array? This is what we have to update. Okay. Take the average of all numbers between I minus k and I plus k. What is I? I is the current index in which I am there. Okay. What is k? K is given in the question. Okay. K is given in the question. I minus k and I plus k. Okay. Take the average of all elements in the numbers array between I minus k and I plus k inclusive. Okay. If now comes the most important part of this question. Okay. If there are less than k elements before or after index I, then k radius is -1. Okay. Build and return array of averages of length. And okay, they are just asking to get return array. Okay. And see here, one more important thing: the average of k elements is the sum of the a elements divided by that x. Sorry, the sum of x elements is the sum of the x elements divided by x using integer division. This is what I wanted you to focus. The integer division, see, what it means is, see, there are different ways of telling it in the question, but let me make our work easier. Okay. See here, the answer coming is 2.75, but they are trying to take 2 is the answer. Okay. That is what you have to do. Basically, in technical terms, in really detailed technical terms, it is called floor. Okay. Floor means you are going to the previous possible integer. Ceiling means you are going to the next possible integer. Okay. So here we are going to the previous possible integer, which is 2. Okay. So which is 2. So 2 is the answer. But they are trying to tell it in a different way. Tankar shows, okay, no need to use this kind of terms. It's not very confusing to me, at least. Okay. Now let us come to the example. I have a detailed understanding. Okay. I am at 7. Okay. I am at 7. I do not have three elements to my left. Why I'm talking about three? Three is coming from here. Okay. I do not have three elements to my left. So what I should insert? -1. I am at 4. I do not have three elements to my left. What should I insert? -4, -1. Okay. I am at this index 2. I do not have three elements to my left. What should I insert in the answer? -1. Okay. I am at index 3. I do have three elements to my left. Okay. I do have three elements to my right. So I have to take the sum of these many things. Okay. And divide by their average. So sum of these things divided by 7. Okay. You will get this thing. Okay. we are getting 5. So 5 should be updated in the answer. Okay. So this is the third position. Now come to the fourth position. Okay. Yeah, coming to this position, there are three elements to my left and there are three elements to my right also. So I have to take the average of these many things. Okay. Then see their answer. See, here is the thing. This is how it is. Starting from 4 till 2. Okay. Starting from 4 till 2. Okay. Then again their number is 7 divided by 7. Take the floor of the answer. You will get again 4. Okay. So 4 should be updated here. Now come to the next index. Next index means it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 the next. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to consider this index now. Okay. So I have to take the sum of these many things and divided by the average. Okay. So that also we can do. Now comes the important part. See, now I'm at 5. Okay. This number, I do not have three numbers to my right. Okay. That means again I cannot do this. So I have to update -1 here. Again, when we come to 2, we do not have two, three elements to its right. So again -1 will come. When I am at 6, again I do not have three elements to my right. So again -1 will come. Okay. So even if you understand this single example in detail, you will know what to do in this question. Okay. I will again repeat. See, if there are, see, I am at a particular index I, let us say. If there are k elements to my left and k elements to my right, only then I should proceed for the calculation of sum and then the average. Okay. Then I have to do a, see, when I say average, it should be the ceiling of the answer. Sorry, the floor of the answer. Okay. That's what we have to do. Okay. See, average means sum of the numbers divided by their number of numbers. Okay. You have to take the floor of the answer. Okay. So that is the basic idea. But before doing the calculation, you have to ensure that there has to be, k numbers towards his left and k numbers towards his right. If there comes a scenario, if both of them are not satisfied, okay. For example, right side has k numbers, but left side do not have, k numbers. Then simply insert -1 in the answer, right? Okay. So that is the basic idea. I will quickly show you how to solve it. There are many ways to solve it. There is a brute force approach also, where you are calculating sum in each of the 10. But I will show you optimized approach. Okay. So I need the length of the answer array. Sorry, yeah, the nums array. Answer. This is the answer which I am going to return finally, and I am declaring a variable called sum. Okay. You can see there are double m present. Okay. Su double m. Okay. Because in Python sum is a keyword. Okay. So I have placed double m here. Okay. Initially it is 0. So I am starting it, but remember one pattern here. Starting always things will be -1, okay, for k number of times, and ending also for the last k terms. For the last k terms in the answer, it will be -1. Okay, remember this pattern. So I am starting a for loop here. I will go for the range 0 to n-1. Okay, for each I. Okay, for each I am checking if I minus k and I plus k are in 0 to n or not. Okay, I'm just checking. Initially they won't be true. After some time they will be true. Okay, I am checking that. Okay, if they are true, only then this part of code will be executed. Okay, if that is not true, that is if I minus k and I plus k, if any one of them also is not in 0 to 1 range, I will simply append -1. Okay, now pay attention here. Now we are coming to the most crucial part of it. Okay, this will come to this part only if we have k terms after, so the left of I and k terms to the right of I. Okay, only then this code will execute it. What is this code? Let us see. We are again having two conditions here. First, I am checking if the sum is 0. Okay, this will be the case when the first time. Okay, for example, at 9. Okay, this is the first time when we are going to calculate the sum. Okay, when I come to 9, you can see the three elements to its left and there are three elements to its right. Okay, so this is the first time I am going to calculate the sum. Okay, so this is, I am simply calculating it. Okay, this is a manual calculation of sum. It will take O of k times. Okay, I will just mention it here. It will take O of, so, okay, not k. It will be around 2k. Okay, k plus k, you can say O of k plus k, which is again O of k only. So you can call it A of 2k plus 1, but see whichever way you write it, but ultimately you have to take it as 2k. Ultimately will take as a k only. Okay, so this will take around O of 2k plus 1 time. So which is equal to O of k. Okay. Then, so this is, I will just print you through. This is for your understanding only. Okay, this is for the first time. Rest all the cases, this will never be executed. Some will never be 0 after that. Okay. After that, what I will do, see here. Please pay attention to this. This is very important. Okay. After digging a lot, you will get to know how things are happening and how this is done in this show. Okay. See, what I am doing is, for the previous iteration, I am, see, I -1 will represent the previous iteration I. Okay. See, I is basically I'm iterating. Okay. So I -1 will basically represent the previous iterations I. Okay. From that I am subtracting. So what will happen? See, suppose I am at this thing. Okay, for the number 9, I am trying to find the sum. So what all elements I have to take? See, please pay attention here. See, these are the elements, okay? Starting from 7, ending at 5. But for the next iteration, okay, what I have to do? I have to remove 7 from the sum. I have to remove 7 from the sum and I have to include 2, okay? So from the last iterations, I have to remove the leftmost thing. And for the current iteration, I have to include the rightmost thing, okay? So this is what is from the from the last iteration, I'm removing the leftmost element, and from the current iteration, I'm including the rightmost element, okay? Then yeah, I will just move it here. Then using a detailed print statement, I'm including, see, what is the index, what is the element removed, what is the element added, and what is the sum current, okay? So this is for your understanding. I will just show you and print and show you, okay? Finally, see, after these both the steps, I am appending answer. This answer is common to both the steps, okay? This step also and the else condition also, okay? Then what I will append, see, floor of, see, this is the floor condition, okay? Floor of sum divided by 2k plus 1. Why 2k plus 1? See, in whichever case I minus k and I plus k are in the range, obviously we are going to have a sum of, k elements to the left, k elements to the right, and the center element. So 2k plus 1 elements, okay? So that's from where from thing is coming, okay? I will just quickly run this and show you. It will be very clear to you. Yeah. So coming to the first case, okay? We are at index 3, so please pay attention here. If you pay attention to this, you won't need any more help to understand this, okay? We are at index 3. What is index 3? Index 9, okay? So this is the first case where we will have 3 elements to the left and 3 elements to the right, so please pay attention here. See, we are at 9, okay? We are at 9, yeah. So definitely there are 3 elements to the left and 3 elements to the right, okay? This is the first time it's happening. So what is the sum? We'll take the sum of these, okay? We'll take sum of this. So what is the sum coming? 37, okay? Now come to the next iteration, okay? Now we are at 1, okay? So what are the 3 elements? See, this was the previous case, okay? So this was the previous case. Now what you have to do? I have to remove 7 and I have to add 2 for the next iteration. This is what is mentioned here, okay? See, this is what is mentioned here. Remove 7 in the next iteration at index 4, remove 7 and add 2, okay? See, this is the iteration number 3, okay? Now what I have to do? I have to remove 7 and add 2, okay? Remove this 7 and add 2 to make it happening. So make it ready for the next iteration now, okay? Now come to the next iteration where index is 5, okay? So yeah, 7 was removed previously. Now 4 will be removed in this case. So see, this is the current. Just a second, it's not working correctly. So yeah, this was the case in the index number 4, okay, when we are dealing, when 1 was at the center, okay? So this was the array for which we took the sum, okay? Now for the next iteration, what we have to do? We have to remove the leftmost element, which is 4, and we have to include the rightmost element of the current iteration, which is 6, okay? So we have to remove 4 and we have to include 6, okay? This is what is mentioned here, okay? This is what is mentioned here. After that, there will be time when we do not have columns to the left, so we will stop there itself, okay? This part will not be executed after that, okay? As you can see in the output, okay? These are the only 3 times, these 3 which you are seeing here is from here, okay? And after that, yeah, after that we never have a case where left and right both have 3 elements as well, okay? So we will simply insert minus ones, okay? So yeah, this is what it is. So yeah, friend, that was all for today. If you yeah, so I was telling the time complexity, okay? So this loop will tell O of n, okay? Yeah, so this loop will tell O of n, and only in one case, there's only in one iteration, this will be executed, okay? So if you talk about the time complexity, it is around O of n plus k, okay? That is around O of n plus k. If you talk about the space complexity, since we have written the answer in the array term, so again space complexity will be O of n, okay? So time complexity O of n plus k and space complexity O of n, okay? So yeah, friend, that was my solution. See, brute force approach would have been, calculating the sum in every iteration, the whole sum, okay? So from starting from I minus k till I plus k, you have to calculate in every iteration, okay, manually. Could have done that literally of n into k times, time complexity. But what I've done is I'm calculating the sum in a single attempt only. In the rest all of the cases, I'm simply removing the last element, adding one more element. So that's what I'm doing and getting it. So it will take only O of one. That is the constant time complexity. I'm getting the sum and I'm doing the divisions. Okay. So that was my approach. If you have a better approach, please do let me know. We can discuss it further. And yeah, friend, that was all for today. So this was the end for the question number 20. We are left with only 10 days. So yeah, just heads up to all those who have maintained their patience and they are learning something new out of it. Okay? Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow.